Hey friends, welcome back to the video. Let's see what we can do. We've got what we've got on the table. That's about it at the moment. So we're trying to bring it back. Gonna fold out King 9, even though we got a lot of back doors there, but we're not going to play the variance lines at the moment. We're going to try and charge them for, getting their draws and all that stuff. So look like he pocket tens blocked us anyway, so pretty good. I'm going to call with fives. Still could be good here. Do you have a gut shot? Depending on the sizing, he bets half size, so I think we can actually call this one. If he bets all in, I'm just gonna fold. I think we do beat most of his outs. He might have an ace here, so I'm just gonna check here. He might have missed though. All right, we got two pair trying to trap. Lucky I didn't jam there. I think jamming there on the river is a trap as well. If you get a jam there to try and get a fold, I think we'll have to probably be playing 100 and L and jamming there for a couple $100 to make him think otherwise. But a lot of people call really wide with two pair there, especially if they're making a play. People lose track of their hand strength and just fall in love with their own hand. I do fall in. I do fall for that too. I'm going to call for fours. We need to win a hand here. And need to charge King Queen. Can't afford to give free cards to, the flush. We've got position here with fours. If he bets here, depending on the sizing, yeah, small sizing, we'll probably call. If we get a four, we could be winning here. He could have queens and jacks in check here as well. Yeah, bets big here. He's trying to charge out draws, so I think he's defending a king. But anyway, could be defending a king. Could have queens as well. Could have a ton of other hands that really just beat us. I'm going to check raise with queen jack. We can't afford to go in cheap here because you do have a flush draw. Happy to take it down now anyway. Alright, just over betting this one. Trying to get stacks in now. If he hopefully goes over the top, we're calling. He's going to have a set a lot of times here. Alright, even... Okay, he had a gut shot. I don't know what he was doing, but anyway. We got there. The whole objective was to get the money in, and that's what we did. So, happy with that one. Good result in the end. Very, it was just needed. desperately needed it. Now the trick is not to do what we have done in the past and just go all in um, without having the best hand. Because we let it rip a few times last week and we got called down by, the best. And it just wasn't a great result. And we could have easily avoided it too. So we had a few big hands there. We could have easily avoided last week. And that on top of, trying 100 and L under rolled as well, just doesn't help. So if you, short term, if you're looking at, we're down huge or a lot about, down huge with the bankroll. We're not good. We actually are good. It's just that we played undisciplined and pay the full price. Damn, we hit a 10. Weren't sure where we're at. I got a call behind with ace queen. If we hit, we're just going to get stacks in here. I'm just going to raise here. I don't really care. Even if he's got ace king, so be it. But we need to defend that hand right now then. Because there's a lot of flush draws coming out. We don't have time to mess around. We were hoping he had ace jack though. Get a 3-bet 7-4. We're a little bit deeper now with 7. But we're on the button. He's going to fold out a ton of ace highs here. Doesn't. We're going to bet a bit smaller. If he's still missed, he might shove. If he's hit well, he's going to shove. But just remember to, we do have a gut shot there, but we've got a lot of fold equity, and opponent's going to have a lot of ace highs there. They're going to call. People do get sticky a lot on the flop, but they will give up a ton of turns. We bet it slightly smaller so it doesn't have to work as much, but at the same time, it should work most of the time since the board pairs up as well. It's a case of when the board pairs up, it's a way ahead, way behind scenario. You know, either they're still way behind and they were hanging on from the flop. So you bet again and charge them out and just make their life a misery out of position. Just think that when you're in your out of position, it just gets that much harder to play against. So we need to really utilize that spot. This is just smashing his range. So we did open. We could have a lot of hands though. Okay, this guy probably won't get out of hand. So if he's going to bet there, it's going to be hard to bluff that hand. And do we go for a steal? Only 22% says he doesn't really get out of hand that much. So we need to not really go for a steal there. So I feel like 4-bet there. We need to make sure that, you know, they're probably over 30% at least. And a bit more aggressive. Like, I didn't really... His stats didn't say he's getting out of hand. So people will 3-bet there with a stronger hand. So he'll probably have his dominated and probably call. So... Alright, we've got a king, but we've got a backdoor. We need the initiative. That's what we do need. So when you're out of position, we want the initiative. It's when we don't have the initiative is when we can probably start folding a lot more and don't overcall. So something I've been focusing on recent times was, you know, just overcall, not, you know, overcalling. And yeah, he bets there, but we know that opponents don't four bet enough in these stakes, so it's pretty easy just to fold out, and that's how we exploit them. We 3-bet them relentlessly, and we fold out when they do 4-bet to get the best of both worlds. We get them folding too much against 3-bets, and we can fold and give them no action to their 4-bets. Do I have a gut shot here? But I'm going to fold. I'm not going to chase the gut shot. Pot's relatively small here. So something we want to be looking at is if we're going to continue there, especially on the turn, and we want to make sure that we at least have some type of combo draw, like a flush and a gut shot minimum. Alright. We are going to book the win. It's just a short session. But as you can see, we've doubled up. So that's a win. We'll keep it this short. We're going to do this a few times. See if we can accumulate more of a bankroll. Anyway, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll continue doing videos. Catch you next time. Bye, guys.